Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another live stream. Today we are live and we are going to be talking about Superman Lois Season 4, Episode 5. It's going to be airing very soon. Actually, for us, the time has changed. So it's actually going to be coming out in, so let's work it out. So the episode should start in 45 minutes time, guys. So that's like really soon. So I wanted to jump on and have a quick conversation with you guys because I missed the live stream last week because I was away. I apologize for that. But, I've liked doing these live streams before and, before episodes come out so we can kind of preview the episode. And I see Darren in the chat and everyone else that is here. Alejandro Sabaros. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you guys. Yeah, I've been enjoying doing these live streams before because we can preview the episode, and I will tell you guys, I have seen the episode, but I will say I literally just watched the episode because I got sent it super late. I wasn't actually sure if I was going to be sent the episode, so I'm very grateful that I've seen it. I have not made my video yet, so I will be, when you guys are watching the episode, I will be making my video so that it goes live right after the episode ends. So I'm going to be on a time crunch as well whilst you guys are watching the episode. So I literally just watched it, and I can say there is no embargo. I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys, but I can say I really, really enjoyed the episode. I think it's really ramping up, and this is a good midway point as we obviously go into the back half of the season. So I'm liking what I'm seeing, and you will see tonight a lot of stuff goes down, and it's a lot of great, great content. Sorry if I'm occasionally looking down. That's because this is where you guys are. This is where the chat is, and my camera's just up there. Andy should be joining us in just a minute. But yeah, in the meantime, send in any super chats if you want to support the channel. It really means a lot to me if you do that. Also, you can become a member. We're going to be doing some more member streams soon. So yeah, Andy is here. We're going to pop Andy in. So yeah, here we
go. Hello. How are we doing tonight?
Andy. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Good to see you again. When was the last one we did? It was before the premiere, right?
It was right before the premiere. Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. So you've seen the episode now, right?
Yes, thank God for CW taking its sweet ass time.
I know. I was just telling everyone that I literally just finished watching it before I came on, and I will be making my review as you guys are watching the episode. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, overall, obviously, we're not going to spoil the episode, but there is no embargo. So did you enjoy the episode? That's, I guess.
I did enjoy the episode. There's some really special scenes in this one that I think people are gonna look forward to. I don't know why there are fireworks outside my house. So if you guys hear any weird noise, I apologize. But yeah, it's it's a very important episode, definitely. So I hope people will enjoy it.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one for you guys. We will just say go watch the episode, as I said, and it's starting in 40 minutes, right?
40 minutes, yes. So and officially by then we'll be halfway through the season.
So let's quickly talk about the season so far then, since we're at the midway point after tonight's episode. So I think they've started really strong. I think there's been some great episodes. I've really been into all of them. I haven't had anything really that I've complained about. I've enjoyed it. So what's your thoughts so far, Andy, on the first 4+5?
Yeah, I mean it's a listen, like it's a very strong final season. I think it's despite the circumstances of budget cuts and cast changes and stuff like that. I think it's very impressive what they've been able to accomplish, and I I wish, I wish this, I wish this wasn't the final season, but at the same time, given the fact that this is on a network that is like that doesn't have an identity anymore, I'm happy that we're kind of wrapping this up. And that's me putting it nicely, So, um, I said what I said with some shade, but yeah, I am. No, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. There's nothing. I don't really have any problems with the final season so far. We will see how the remaining 5 are. But I feel like if we're this strong in already, I think we're gonna do all right.
Yeah, we're going on a good trajectory towards, I think ending it really well. And like you said, it's a shame it's the final season. They did want to go on, but it is what it is. And we just have to accept it. And I think they've done a really good job. I've been enjoying all the characters, even more than normal, because I think the time that you have with the characters is a little more precious now. Just because you're not going to see them in the next episode, potentially, whether it's like John Henry Irons or Natalie or someone, or General Lane. Obviously, that's been quite affecting in the first.
yeah. You're not gonna see.
You're not going to see him again. He is dead.
Yeah.
And obviously, with Superman, now he's back. We haven't talked about that. What did you think of the return of Superman? Because that scene at the start of last episode, I have to say, I kind of lost my mind. I was like,
Yeah, how do I? Yeah, so because I have, for me, it goes back to episode 3 because I remember, I remember just reading, again, I'm watching my episode 3 screener, and I'm thinking like, what are they gonna do? When is he gonna come back and so on? Then like, General Lane starts talking about the heart, and I'm like, no, no, they're not gonna do that, are they? I'm like,
well,
no.
they did it.
No, and then like they actually do it, and I'm like, holy crap! And so then of course I was like, okay, so what is episode 4 gonna be like? And it's it's funny because now for people who may have not seen that, my interview today came out with Alex Garfield, who plays Jordan Kent, and he revealed that apparently that the house in the back, like when Lois and Clark are running towards each other, the house in the background, it's not even there. It's just CGI, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? And I was like legit surprised, So, um, yeah, no, I mean, it was listen, like it was sweet. It was very emotional seeing Clark be back and knowing that there are stakes that So yeah, we just gotta keep watching.
Yeah, and I think what I don't know, like the fact that they killed Superman and the fact that Doomsday's still out there. Obviously, we're not going to spoil anything for any future episodes because we don't know how this is all going to get solved. But the fact that Doomsday is out there, the fact that they've killed General Lane, they've killed Superman, and yet he is still out there, and Lex can use Doomsday. So I really like the way that they've set up the stakes. The stakes are high this season. You feel like at any point, Lex could send Doomsday or anyone after Lois and the family. He's not afraid to do anything right now. And obviously, his main driving force is his daughter. And we'll have to wait and see if we actually see her at any point. But we know that she's been cast, so she will appear at some point. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the way that they started the season. And then with that return of Superman, I love that shot of, the clouds dispersing and they hear something and they look around. I thought it was a really nice way to bring him back. And it was, sorry, it was just very wholesome to see them so happy after such a dark time in those first 3 episodes,
Yeah.
So yeah, from now on, I guess it's back to being, maybe not as dark, but it's going to be, more drama and everything because, the stakes are very high. Darren says, definitely came back earlier than I thought. Yeah, I believe lots of people thought he would come back episode 5, episode 6, right? I'm impressed that they held off till episode 4, to be honest, because if you've looked at the Arrowverse in general, like you just need to look at Flashpoint to tell, they like to rush stories. Like it's a big thing, especially with 10 episodes. We can't be expecting them to do this with 6 episodes. So I'm impressed that they even went to episode 4, really. So yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think he came back way sooner than you expected? Or...
I was definitely surprised that he came back as soon as he did. I don't know if I would necessarily say that if if it was bad they brought him back this soon, because again, at the end of the day, the show is called Superman Lois. We gotta, I because the thing was like that I always expected was that he would come, that he would come back, like if he came back, they would do a time jump, basically saying, okay, he's been, 6 months later, this is where the kids are at, this is what the families are up to, and so on. So I thought like it was gonna be like, okay, if he is back in something like episode 3, then at least they're gonna justify in the world why, because technically now he's only been gone for like a couple of days, a couple of weeks, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, I was a bit surprised, but I can understand why they did it the way they did.
Yeah, no, I can understand it, and yeah, I'm happy with everything right now. So looking forward to obviously talking about tonight's episode with you guys once you all have seen it. I'm guessing, Andy, you're going to have some stuff up online to do with the episode, right?
No, because I will tell you when I
a turnaround.
No, because I'd already prepped the interview to go out. So when I because when I spoke to Alex, we spoke, I think it was last Tuesday or Wednesday. So I hadn't seen episode 5. We were just like, talking about things from episode 4, and like, he gave some teases about episode 5, but that was essentially it. There wasn't really much more to it. And yeah, so when the episode came in my email, I'm like, oh, this adds up. But yeah, so I hadn't, so I have everything that I published, the full interview is up. I haven't, there's nothing really,
there's not too many spoilers basically in your interview. So, but it's good that you got to talk to him, and
it was very cool. We had we spoke for like 45 minutes or something. He's a very energetic kid, and he's very, very kind and fun to talk to. So, yeah, you guys can check it out at Screen Rant, and I think the video. I know there's going to be a video version of the interview going out at some point, but yeah, I don't have anything else, and I have nothing else right now cooking for tonight's episode. So yeah.
Well, we can hear about his thoughts, obviously, hopefully on Twitter, right? Are you going to be live tweeting at least? Or what?
No,
you're going to be asleep.
My days of live tweeting episodes is it's kind of over. I will leave it for the next generation to take care of it.
No, me too. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy that they sent me the episodes early, and yet they send it literally just before. So now I need to make my video, and I'm not gonna sleep, but it's fine. I'm looking forward to talking about it with you guys, though. That's the main thing. Alejandro says, I think Superman should have come back in this episode. Felt rushed that he came back on episode 3, but when you say episode 3, he opened his eyes at the end of episode 3. We didn't know if he was going to actually come back to Smallville in episode 4, right? Like he could have stayed in the fortress.
Yeah, because I can see what he talks about there, because I think that having an episode with him in the fortress, just for episode 5, just kind of like dealing with because I kind of want to know what was the reactions he had to being back, what kind of things did his mother tell him and stuff like that. So I think that that could have been one way to do it. But again, there's been so many stories going on these last couple of episodes that I'm like, yeah, I get it. You know, they there's only so much time they have to tell X, Y, and Z. So
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have much time. And you're right, Jules. They only have 10 episodes and they have to do what they have to do. It's true. But I think they've done a good job with the limitations that they've got already. Najee says, I can't wait for Superman to gain back his full strength with a new heart, or it might be a temporary fix. I'm not sure about a new heart. We'll have to wait and see. But full strength, yes, he will probably get full strength. I don't know how that's going to be. I like some people suggesting that, you know, like some kind of crazy theories like, oh, he could get the black suit so he can absorb sun radiation easier. It's like, I don't think they're going to do the black suit, guys. I'm pretty sure they would have done it by now if they were going to do it. But yeah, the new suit, any thoughts on that? It's just pretty much the same, but with a few details that are different. Bitsy posted the close up of the House of L symbols all over the suit that are very small. You can't really tell.
yeah, when I initially saw the costume, I was kind of like, oh, isn't this just the same costume that he's always worn? And then I see her pose, and I'm like, okay, that's cute, that's cool.
Yeah, it's cute. It's like a small little, I don't know. It's like, it's a small little reference for the fans to know, oh, you know, the suit has the House of L symbols on it, but really it's the same suit. Like, it's literally just slightly different.
Yeah,
So,
like
it's not like the Flash where we change season to season, right? Like,
I mean, to be honest, like Tyler has had a new suit every season too. You know,
no,
so
yeah.
it's just like, you know, they just go from like X, Y, and Z in terms of like what they like how much of a change they added to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. It's funny because like, you know, because I'm used to the days when, like, you know, okay, we have, you know, we have Arrow, for example, where, you know, all over he would have the same suit for like 3 seasons, and then you know, but then like with, you know, but Flash and Black Lightning and Super Lois, they were kind of like, no, we gotta do new things every year.
Yeah. Flash was
So
like, yes, every year, let's drastically change it.
yeah,
Remember,
so
like season 4 to 5, biggest change ever. From a great season 4 suit to a weird Flash suit in season 5.
I don't want to talk
We
about it.
don't talk about that.
Yeah, I still have
Trauma.
post traumatic flash disorder from that stupid helmet.
True. Alejandro says, have you seen the concept art that got leaked of John and Jordan's suits? Did you see that? Because I saw that.
I wrote it up this morning, and I mean, if I think it's key to remember that, you know, these suits may look, you know, if we even get these suits, you know, this could have been ideas that they wanted to do in previous season, and then, you know, they just included it in the book. Because I did, and one of my colleagues pointed out later to me that when we see the like the 90s Superboy concept art, that's still Jordan Elsas. That's not Michael Bishop. Because apparently in the book they list, okay, just for people who may have caught up with it, there's a new Superman book coming, a comic calling Superman the Definitive History, with like a bunch of, like, you know, focusing on Superman from different media and eras and stuff like that. And at one point there is a section about Superman Lois, and they featured these two shots of Jordan Kent in like a New 52 Superboy costume, and Jonathan Kent in his like 1990s Superboy costume. But underneath, like, you know, the credit, it says that, you know, like it's, you know, seen above Alex Garfin and Michael Bishop, Jordan Elsas. So, you know, we don't know if it is for the final season, but I, you know, I would like to hope it's for the final season. You know, so yeah. They look cool. They look cool.
Yeah, they do look cool. And I wonder, do we think Jordan is going to step back up once again? I've liked what they've done so far with him.
Of course he's gonna step up again.
I know. I like it that they're giving him time to figure stuff out. You know, so that he can, when the time is truly right and he is ready to step up, he will. And he'll be doing it alongside, obviously, his dad and his brother, which is going to be pretty cool. Because I know a lot of people are still kind of getting used to Jonathan having powers, but they've really gone in on that since he got powers. Okay, so in this episode that is airing in 25 minutes, so I won't keep you guys too long. We'll just talk for another 10 minutes, let's say. We know that according to, well, the sneak peeks that have been released over the last however many days, we know that Superman is going to be confronting Lex. And in that scene, which was released online, they, go face to face for the first time since Superman is back. Obviously, Superman is the reason that Lex is back in Smallville. And, Lex, he is, going to be truly, truly, truly mad that Superman is back. Obviously, probably trying to figure out why is he back? How did he get back? And obviously, he's going to still be targeting Lois. But I think it's really great to see the two of them face to face, because when we think back to when Lex was introduced, have we really had too many scenes just between Tyler and Michael? So it's really great to see them face to face. Andy, what's your thoughts on Lex and Superman in this episode?
Well, I just checked the notes from the
Without
CW. Yeah. So I'm just
No, I was just talking about the sneak peek. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna comment too much. I think it's better if people just yeah, I'm just gonna let people enjoy the episode tonight, and yeah. Now, I mean, again, because if I'm staying up, I'm just gonna stay up to watch the trailer for 406, because I just want to see like what happens next week.
Yeah, fair. And so yeah, there's not too much more that I guess we can say about the episode without spoiling. But yeah, it's just going to be, continuing on from episode 4. Obviously, it ended with the newspaper articles being published saying Superman lives and stuff like that. So they're going to be dealing with the ramifications of all of that. So yeah, it's going to be a great episode coming out very, very soon, guys. So make sure you tune in. If you guys have any more comments or anything, we can answer them as we go along. When does the series start? That's in about 22 minutes from now. Do you think that Superman's real heart is actually hidden, and that heart that Luthor destroyed was fake? I still don't know. I don't know.
I think that was his real heart. I think
Yeah.
If they reveal that it wasn't his real heart, I think it kind of like ruins that episode a little bit.
Yeah. Because that was quite impactful, it was very impactful for Jordan. Do you think Superman's... Oh, that's the same one. I have a theory that Lex will discover the fortress and destroy it or steal knowledge from it. I guess maybe it's a little far-fetched, but could happen.
I mean, we've seen other Superman media where Lex Luthor finds the fortress. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not that far-fetched, I guess, but just he hasn't mentioned the fortress at all yet, or I don't even know.
no, he doesn't even have to mention the fortress. Maybe he's just scheming behind the scenes. So
yeah, Lex has like infinite resources, so maybe he's been sending someone to follow them. I don't know, or tracking something.
I mean, he definitely would afford. He would definitely be able to afford it. So
That's for sure. Yeah. It's a short season, no time to get used to a human heart. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how they actually handle Clark being, a little bit weaker and everything due to his heart. Yeah, I don't know exactly how they're going to handle everything. Najee says, I think Superman will get a OP buff that's strong enough to defeat Doomsday, like to get sun dipped. So you think he's going to be like somehow enhanced at some point in the season, so he becomes more powerful, so he can stop Doomsday and stop Lex as well. Yeah, I guess that's a fair enough reason. Obviously, big question for everyone right now is, how is he going to stop Doomsday? Is it at all possible, especially with him being like this? You know, more likely than not, still, you know, Natalie and all the rest of the people that have, you know, powers or are able to help. I don't know. Like, even all of them combined, it's just not enough. Like, Superman could barely defeat Doomsday, and Doomsday just kept on going and going and going. And he killed Superman, but luckily he's back now. But yeah, so that is all the comments that I can see that you guys have been sending in. So I think we'll leave it there, guys. I really appreciate you guys all joining in before the episode. Remember, my review and breakdown for episode 5 will be out just after the episode ends. So that's in about, so we got 20 minutes.
19 minutes now.
Yeah, an hour, 19 minutes, and that's when it will be up. So I'll catch you guys then, and make sure you go sub to Andy, his channel, the Showrunner Whisperer and everything. It's all linked in the description below. And then also go over to his Twitter so you can read his interview on Screen Rant with Alex Garfin that obviously he talked about earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys joining, commenting the whole way. We'll be back next Monday for another live stream before the episode. So stick around, guys, and we'll have the video up very soon. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.